Welcome to the common chaos of sisterhood.
I'm Haley.
And I'm Amy.
Come hang out with us.
Grab your drinks and get comfy.
And let's get into it. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. We're so glad you're with us. This is our third episode?
Number 4. This is episode 4, season 2.
But this is our third episode of spooky season is what I'm trying to say. So
No,
yes. I didn't finish
Third.
my sentence. Third,
My bad.
read my brain. Our third installment of our spooky seasons.
Spooky.
If you didn't see the other ones, I definitely recommend going and watching the other 2 that we have out. We've been really enjoying this spooky.
We have.
Well, besides the last episode. I didn't enjoy it very much.
Oh, you're not going to enjoy the next episode then.
Oh, gosh.
This one's going to be a little lighter. We're just going to talk about Halloween movies. But please excuse us. Neither one of us feel good. It is literally the day before this is supposed to be posted. And it is way past our bedtimes.
I was sick starting Friday, running a fever, and I was sick all weekend. And Miss Ma'am over here, oops, my bad. And Miss Ma'am over here, wherever you are, started a new job.
I did. I'm actually out of the house now.
So
Mama
excited.
got a job now.
So exciting. So
I'm excited.
A lot of the things been happening, and so just bear with us. It's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's great.
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Totally fine.
The whole world burning around us. Everything's fine.
Everything is okay.
Hey. Yeah. And so it's like way past our bedtimes. We get the video, we have to edit, and we both have to go to work in the morning, and we're both sick. So, with that being said, today's question. Are you the kind of person to yell at a screen during a horror movie? Like when they're doing something stupid, or are you the kind of person to yell at the screen?
Yes, 100%, because that's how I get through the scary bits. If you don't like people talking during movies, you would really hate to watch any kind of suspense or scary movie with me, because that's how I get through the scary bits.
That's how she copes.
That's how I cope. And it's either me hiding under a blanket and barely watching the movie, or me sitting there going, "Why are you doing that? That is so. What are you doing? Can you just be smart? Don't do that. Don't." I'm that person that's like, "Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Why did you go in there? That was so, see, I told you, you were gonna die. So stupid."
Then it's me just looking over at her.
Well,
it's a movie. They can't hear you.
No, I sit there and talk through the whole entire thing just to.
Or it's us dying laughing through the scariest parts because we make it into a comedy.
Yes.
So what is the scariest movie that you've ever seen?
Scariest movie that I've ever seen.
Yeah, that just it stuck with you and you're like.
Sorry. I would say probably there's 2 possibilities. The first one is The Nun. I really think that one, because I have a big fear of the unknown. And one thing, a lot of things, along with me talking through scary movies, is every scary movie I watch, I look at the background and I watch the background, because I know if something's scary, if something's about to happen, there's always signs in the background of the scene that's about to tell you, hey, there's about to be a jump scare, something scary is about to happen, something's about to happen. Other than, the music. The music is also a big telltale as well. But, I always look at the background. The Nun, every single scene, I kid you not, almost every single scene, you can see her eyes in the background somewhere. every scene. And it freaked me out every time because I was sitting there because that's how I prepare myself. I'm like, okay, something's about, okay, you're good.
It's
Something's about to happen.
coming.
Every scene. Especially if there's a dark area, you could see her eyes in every scene. And it was the same way in the second one, too. The second one wasn't as bad, but
Mhm.
for the first one, And then number two was Insidious.
I love those
Um,
movies.
so I I was thinking about it. I was like, maybe The Conjuring because that was like the first like scary movies that I watched. But like those like aren't horrible. But like um the scene in Insidious, I think it was the second one with um the little boy that like runs through the room. Like it starts like in the she's like outside and the record's playing and it starts playing that song. I can't think of the song that it plays. The radio's
Oh
playing,
yeah, yeah.
and then she sees
Tiptoe
you
through
through
the
the window.
window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she goes through the she's outside and she hears it and she turns and she goes in and she sees something move and she goes through and she sees something run across the window. It's like that little boy that runs around. That freaked me out. And then like I ever randomly for whatever reason, the picture of like a picture of like the guy's face that's like so when the dad goes to get the boy
Yeah.
and the scene where the demon guy dude whatever is like up in
Mhm.
there and you see his face like that was
And he's like
randomly.
dancing. Yeah.
Yes, well his face just randomly pops in my head sometimes. I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
that's nice.
Can you stop trying to scare me, brain?
I don't. I really don't get like scared of movies. Really. Probably the most cinematic scene that's like stuck in my head that like I appreciate it that actually got me was in The Conjuring. Um, when the nun, like the picture of the painting of the nun, and you just see the shadow going across the office slowly, and it
Mm.
stops behind the nun, and you just see the fingers come out of it, and it just
Mhm.
runs at you.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
appreciated that scene so much.
Um.
Like I will always remember that scene. It was just like it got me because
Mhm.
I was like, and it was just like real simple, real quiet, and then just I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, it's cool, and it just runs at you.
Mhm.
Like it was just I appreciated it. It was so nice.
Conjuring 2, the when the old man or whatever is in the chair in the recliner in the living room in the second Conjuring,
Hmm.
that freaked me out. It freaks me out every time.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my god. Oh, or this one's in Insidious. I think that one's Insidious. When he walks into the living room and like there's that family that's just sitting there, just
just and then all of a sudden they just smile.
yes, yes, that was very creepy.
And it's just like, ugh.
Gross.
So what is your favorite Halloween themed movie?
Halloween themed movie
Yeah, favorite Halloween movie to watch.
doesn't have to be like a scary movie,
Uh,
just a Halloween
nope,
movie.
just a Halloween movie you have to watch every year.
Okay, so it's probably honestly probably Nightmare Before Christmas.
Love
Um,
the movie.
and there's like several. Um, Hocus Pocus, and then Halloween Town. I have to watch Halloween Town every year.
Mm.
Like those are like my big. I have to watch them.
So I watch all like the Conjuring universe, which is Conjuring, Annabelle, and Nun,
Right.
and then I watch like Insidious and all that. Um, I like the Saw movies.
I've never seen
I have,
those.
I have all those. I don't know if you'd like those. It's just gore.
See, gore doesn't
Um,
bother me as much as like paranormal does.
yeah. I don't know. I think I'd be able to like. I wouldn't. I don't know. Like, hey, do this crazy freaking thing that's gonna kill you, or I'm gonna kill you. All right, just off me. I ain't doing it. I ain't gonna gnaw off my leg. I'm not jumping in a thing of needles just
Ew.
to get a key. Like, kill me. Make it quick. I might survive, cutting my leg off and like having dire pain and just get infected and die anyways, or
Just kill me.
kill me. I win your game. No, mine would be so I have to watch Twitches.
Oh, I forgot. Dude,
Freaking
I
love that movie.
forgot about that movie.
Love, love, love that movie.
I love that
First
movie.
and second one. Halloween Town, of course.
Mhm.
Freaking love Halloween Town. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Mhm.
One of my favorite movies ever.
Mhm.
And that leads us to is the Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas movie
Mm.
or a Halloween movie?
We talked about this in a previous episode. Yes, the answer is
Hmm.
yes. It is a 3-month movie. It's a movie that you can watch all year round, but you have to watch 25 times from the start of Christmas season
Exactly 25
to
times.
the start of Halloween season to Christmas. I watch it like 5 million times. I think because I haven't watched any other movies yet. I haven't watched Hocus Pocus. I haven't watched Halloween Town. I haven't watched any of those yet. I have watched Nightmare for Christmas about 5 times already.
If you had to pick one, Christmas or Halloween.
Um, I would say Halloween. Just because it is my one of my go-to Halloween movies. I watch so many other movies during Christmas because Christmas is my season. I watch
Yeah,
so many
I like
other
it.
I watch so many other movies that like I must watch during Christmas that
Mhm.
I would say probably Halloween because that's when I watch it the most.
So a lot of people argue about it. Oh, is it a Halloween movie? It's a Christmas movie. It is a Halloween movie. It came out the October 29th, 1993.
Yep, it's a Halloween movie.
It is a Halloween movie.
that ends the
People
debate.
argue, no, it's a Christmas movie. No, it came out for Halloween. It is a Halloween movie.
Mhm.
Don't argue with me.
Well, and the thing is, like, if you think about how the movie is, it starts on the day of Halloween, talks about all the
Mhm.
Halloween stuff. He finds another random holiday, tries to Halloweenify that holiday, and
Yeah.
then decides, huh, I should probably really stick
Maybe
in
I
my
shouldn't.
lane. I should probably really stick in my lane. Halloween's better. We'll just stick with Halloween. Like,
So we get because it takes place. It does take place like the day of Halloween and then after Halloween.
mm-hmm.
So if you want to call it a Thanksgiving movie,
Yeah, it's a Thanksgiving movie. There you go.
but it came out for Halloween. It is a
Right.
Halloween movie. I don't care if it takes place between Halloween and Christmas.
Right.
It is a
It's
Halloween
Halloween.
movie.
Which I've always thought of it as a Halloween movie, honestly. It just
So, okay, what are some of the dumbest Halloween movies, like scary movies, whatever, that you've ever seen? Like the dumbest, like what the crap is this?
um oh, there was one we watched it one year. I don't even remember the name of it. But it was the dumbest thing. Like it would but like there was like it was this such suspenseful movie and like I watched it with like four other girls. I don't remember the name of it. I think it was like Eli or something like that. Super suspenseful. Like this boy couldn't he's like couldn't breathe the air around him and they took him to this like house that was supposed to special doctor or whatever. And the house was super creepy and there were super creepy things happening. Well, turns out, like at the end of the movie, like we were scared through the whole thing. End of the movie, oh, he's the son of the devil. He's one of the kids of the devil because the mother like prayed to the devil or whatever for the kid, and he's the son of the devil and they tried to exorcise him or something like that, and he like killed the people that were trying to exorcise him, and there was this random girl that showed up and she was like, oh, I'm the daughter of the devil, and it was just the dumbest thing ever. I was like, what is this crap? I was like, me and my friend were sitting there, were we really
The
scared of
devil's
this?
getting it on.
And then uh I think the funniest scary movie I've ever seen is The Exorcist, probably. Like people like
There, that is labeled the scariest movie.
are you
That it is
serious?
still labeled today on, according to Rotten Tomatoes, the 1973 The Exorcist is still ranked number one of the top 10 scariest horror movies ever.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
It is still ranked number one scariest movie ever.
Because I remember, like, I know, like, think about the productions and stuff like that. Back then, it was probably the scariest of its time. But there's
Yeah, the
no
scariest of
way
its
it is.
time. I get that.
It is not scarier than the movies that we have out now. It is the dumbest
No.
movie ever. Literally
Well, no,
sat there.
it's a good
It's a good,
plot and
yes,
it's
no,
a
yes,
good movie, but it's laughable. It is
yes.
so and I
The
think that
acting, the
shows.
special effects, like literally, I'm scared of everything, and I was literally laughing through that whole thing. It was, oh my
Mm.
gosh, I can't believe it's
I
still
think it
ranked.
shows how like desensitized we are as a generation
Yeah, yeah. Well, then you think they would,
because we're like, really? That's all you got?
that you would think that they would like take that into like account, like what we have now, because I really
Yeah,
don't feel
but
like
you know,
that's the scariest.
but did you know like this actually like creeped me out though? It is known to be one of the most haunted, like cursed productions while being made.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, so it's like one of the most cursed productions of all time. Some believe the set of The Exorcist was visited by a real uh dynamic demonic,
Demonic.
a real a real demonic presence.
I hope that they
Um,
keep filming is my question.
um, actually, there was a lot of movies that were known as like cursed or, but like that one is like was is notorious for being the most
I didn't
cursed production.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Like cast and crew, both cast and crew had passed away through that.
Oh my
Like
god.
unseemingly healthy people. Like accidents happened, like people had passed away, like not completely on set,
Right.
but like if they were a part of that movie, they were just like it was just like a freak accident, something like that happened, or if they just all of a sudden just got sick and they died. Like it was just a
That's
bunch of people.
crazy.
Others like with the freak accidents, on and off on stage, not stage, it's not a theater, but on set, uh suffered lifelong injuries, like they battled with
That's
it.
crazy.
Um the almost a whole entire set had to be completely rebuilt because it caught fire.
Oh my goodness.
It caught fire and nearly like burned down and they had to like rebuild the set. And people still swear like watching it now that they can find uh satanic messages throughout the movie,
That's crazy.
like hidden in the film.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
So it's like a laughable movie, but
Right.
like it's known to be the most like cursed and problematic like production.
That's insane. I didn't know
And
that.
there's a lot of other movies that have like that the sets were haunted or that had a cursed production, like a lot of bad stuff happened. And it made it to where they couldn't get it out on time. But yeah, as laughable as that movie is,
Right.
it is like just like going back and having to like reading like everything that happened.
Mhm.
It's freaking crazy.
Maybe that's why it's considered like the scary of its time, or like the scariest movie, just because of all the stuff that, not the fact that the
Yeah.
movie was scary, but like all the stuff that happened in the
Yeah.
production.
I know a lot of people. So I couldn't ever get through the Blair Witch Project.
I refuse to watch it.
Like, well, it's not even that. I kept falling asleep. It was boring. Like nothing happened.
Well, see, my thing is,
It was somebody with a video camera, like videoing the forest. You never saw anything, nothing happened, and it was just like,
mm,
okay, I could just, go in my backyard and walk through the forest and video it and
uh,
become make a famous movie out of it.
I could be famous.
I could
Have
be
you
famous.
have
I'll
you
show you
ever
some trees.
have you ever tried to play the game?
I've tried to watch people play the game, but again,
Um,
it's nothing hap nothing happens.
so I've never watched a movie. I refuse to watch a movie because I have this irrational fear of the unknown, and I don't even like being outside in the dark by myself. And so I just the thought of that. No, thank you. So I refused to watch it. Well, the game came over, so I
Like
was
I know
like,
a whole generation is like scared of that movie. I just don't understand
yeah.
why.
Um, But like um I tried playing the game because I was just curious. I played it for like 10 minutes, and just walking through the forest and like hearing the random noises and like the random just music, just boo boo. I couldn't
Mm.
do it. I was gonna have a panic attack just playing a game.
I don't know. Like so just like reading a book, it has to catch my attention and
Yeah,
keep my attention.
yeah, I get that.
It has to, or completely lose interest. I lose interest in like a movie or I'm reading, like whatever. It has to catch my attention and keep my attention.
Yeah,
If nothing freaking happens, like there's build up. Okay, okay, okay. I get it. I get it. There's still build up. There's still build up. There's still build up. There's still build up. Oh, what? No, nothing freaking happened. All right. No, it's like there's build up and it kind of keeps my interest. Like, okay, 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 what's gonna happen? And then bam, like this is it, and like this is the climax, and like I don't know. I have a very short
yeah.
attention span,
No, I can't say anything because I'm the same way.
so probably like I don't really care for the movies that are like that show like what happens in the middle of the movie, and then it's like okay, 3 days later, whatever, and it's just like
Mm.
why did you just show me what's gonna happen?
Yeah, yeah,
Like maybe like a clip of like I don't know. Maybe like a short clip, but not like a huge explanation of what's gonna happen, and then
right.
go back and then explain the. No, I don't like that either.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know.
I
I'm
get
really
that.
picky.
No, but I get that. Like, well, because like you would think action movies would get my interest because like there's stuff happening and it's eventful and there's action. You know how many times I've had to watch some movies like Star Wars and um, what is it, The Hobbit, Harry Potter, all of these
Okay, tell me you
movies.
diss on Harry Potter. You quote Harry Potter all
Okay,
the freaking time.
I'm not dissing on it. You know how long it took me to actually sit down and watch the Harry Potter movies and actually pay attention to
Christmas
it?
last year.
Well, the
I
reason
made.
why
She came to my house for Christmas last year, and I sat here and made her watch it
we were
while
all
I was
sick.
sick, sleeping on the
I
couch.
say they were all sick, so we did nothing besides watch
I felt so bad. Like I
movies
was
for
so out of it.
2 days straight.
I'm pretty sure I had the flu, and I'm pretty sure I gave it to dad.
Oh yeah. Um, but like Star Wars and stuff like that, like I've watched so many times. Do I understand any of the plot or any of it? Not really, because I don't pay attention to it.
I just I just quote funny things to say.
Exactly. Well, like in Harry Potter.
I like action movies, but I like the ones with like that throw a little bit of like one-liners in it or like comedy in
Mm,
it.
mm.
It keeps my
See the
attention. But if
comedy
it's just
ones.
like shoot 'em up movies, nah, I'm
No,
not into it.
I like comedies. That's what I like. Like the drama shows. Like a lot of people were watching. What was it? Like there was a bunch of popular movies. Like and with me or shows, and with me, like I don't watch long. I watch sitcoms. I don't watch 40-minute normal shows. Well, there was a show I found, and it was like it was funny, and it caught my attention, and I was actually watching it because it kept my attention.
Were you talking about Suits?
Yes, it's a great show, and I love
It's a
it
good
so
movie.
much. It's a
I got to a point though, I kind of stopped watching it because it turned into a like, stupid drama,
no,
and
I
I don't really do dramas.
well see it's fall, and it is my Gilmore Girls watching era. Um, and
No, okay, you can't. No, you can't say that because you watch it over and over
stop,
and over and over again throughout the year.
stop, collaborate and stop.
Listen, Linda, listen.
Um, I start the beginning of during fall. I start Gilmore Girls like from season one because the beginning of Gilmore Girls is my favorite. I cannot stand the ending. I hate the later seasons. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It makes me angry.
We used to watch it.
It makes me angry. So I watch.
She'll still watch it in the background on Discord, and we'll be like just kind of sitting here. I'll be writing the episodes, and she'll be doing schoolwork, and then she'll just go off on how mad it makes her. I'm like, why are you watching it?
So I watched like the first like 3 seasons, 4 seasons, something like that. During this time, like I binge the first few seasons, and then it gets to the part that I don't like as much, and so it takes me all year to watch the rest of it, the part that I don't like, and then about this time, around this time, I finally finished it, and then I restarted. I literally
You know, problem.
the day that I finished it, I watched the last episode. I was like, I just want to watch the first seasons now.
Uh, the best way, like, so I found the perfect way to find a book recommendation, and I sent it to you on the book I was reading. Lights Out, and it
Oh,
was
oh,
the
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I was reading Lights Out, and it had a like a um what is the word I'm looking for?
Quote reference.
Reference. Yeah, it has a reference to Gilmore Girls, and I like just sent her a picture of the page, and I was like, "You need to read this book. If anything else, for anything else on it, you need to read it because
Oh,
of
this.
this."
Wait, did you tell me what
Or
your favorite Halloween movie was?
yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you said
I
Twitches.
said I said Twitches and Halloween
Mhm.
Town,
Mhm.
and of course
Mhm.
the Insidious
Mhm.
series and the
Mhm. Okay.
and the
Just
Saw
checking.
movies
Just checking.
and
I
the
forgot. I
Conjuring
just
and
checking. Okay, you can shut up now. I forgot.
you don't love me. No one cares about Set the Slot.
Does anybody love me? Nobody cares about
Cares
Sid the
about Set the
Sloth.
Slot.
Oh Lord, we're sleepy. Very
I am
sleepy.
so tired and I have to work in the morning and I don't feel good. Would it be bad to call it in on my third day?
Yeah, I think so.
That's okay. I just screwed everything up at the store, everything I touched. So
Anywho, you got any more to say about movies?
that just touched my hangy ball thing.
Ew.
I went to like bite on this like the clicky part,
Hmm.
and I slipped forward on my seat and it touched my hangy ball
Ew.
thing.
Anywho, so we're both in agreement that Night Before Christmas is a Halloween movie.
Hmm.
That um The Exorcist is one of the most laughable movies. That that must watches if you're looking for movie suggestions for this spooky time. Um, Twitches, which I forgot existed. Can't believe I forgot that existed. I,
I can't believe I forgot that
I know,
existed.
right? Um, Halloween Town, Night Before Christmas,
A good family Halloween
Hocus
movies.
Pocus. Like those are like good Halloween. Yeah, like family Halloween movies. Ooh, and like Haunted Mansion. That's another good one.
Icon Mansion.
Um, Now if you want like some like real scary ones, if you don't like scary, like you're like a baby like me, the ones that I've seen, I've watched the whole Conjuring series, and I was fine. Like the whole Conjuring series, we're talking about starting with Annabelle, the nuns, Annabelle creation, um, the Curse of La Llorona. People don't think it's part of it, but it is part of it.
It is. It
The
is.
Curse of La Llorona is part of it. The Conjuring 1 and 2 and 3. I still haven't seen the third one.
It's not what I wanted.
That's
It
what I
was
heard.
weird.
That's what I heard, and I was like, I wasn't interested in it. Anyways, the whole Conjuring series, the Insidious series, um, the Exorcist, if you want a good laugh. Um,
I like Saw. Do you like gore?
I need to watch those.
Texas Chainsaw
I
Massacre.
really kind of want to
Of
watch that
course,
too.
of course, you have to Friday the 13th, Michael Myers.
I just recently watched that for the first time last year. Like, I didn't watch. I still haven't seen Psycho, which I kind of want to watch. I haven't seen Michael Myers, but I watched Halloween, like Friday the 13th. Wait, which one's with Freddy? That's Nightmare on Elm Street, right? Freddy Krueger.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, I just recently watched Nightmare on Elm Street and did
I
not
forgot how
realize.
cheesy Withers.
I didn't realize that when I first started watching it, Mom was like, "Does that person look familiar?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "You know him?" And I'm like, "I don't know who he is." And she goes, "You know him?" I'm like, Johnny Depp when he was younger looks nothing like he does now. He, like anytime I see him in movies, like when he was younger, I don't hardly ever
Yeah.
recognize it's him. I'm like, he looks familiar, but like I don't know who he is. And I'm like, no way, that's Johnny
Johnny,
Depp.
Johnny Depp's so recognizable.
Not when he's younger though. He looks so
Mm,
different. Like once you realize it's him,
yeah.
yeah, but he looks so different when he's younger. I was so
And we gotta go into the Beatles. Like you said, Johnny Depp, it made me think of like Tim Burton movies.
ooh Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice
I want
movie.
to
I
see the
really want to see the
second
second
one.
one. I have not seen it yet.
I want to
And we were
see
gonna
it.
see that one or the Deadpool movie, and we decided to watch the Deadpool movie, which I was very disappointed in. I'm not gonna give a full
Oh,
review. I was very, very, very disappointed in it. It was
that's
pretty
sad.
much a. I loved the first and second one. Like
Mhm.
I loved Deadpool. And I thought it was gonna end on like how the second one ended.
Mhm.
It didn't. It was like 6 years later, and it was half the movie was him going through a midlife crisis, like a
Oh.
sad, like like a sad,
Oh.
sad midlife crisis,
That's so sad.
and then it was like a 2 hour cameos of people.
Oh,
Like it was it. I
interesting.
was so disappointed. I'll probably won't. I won't spend my money to go watch it again.
Yeah.
I wish I would have watched Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I want to see Beetlejuice so bad. Beetlejuice 2, I want to see it so bad. But yeah. I don't think there's anything else new that's come out that I wanted to see besides Beetlejuice 2.
Inside Out 2 is pretty good.
Oh, I watched that the other day. It wasn't bad.
Did you? It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like a. It didn't seem so like the first one. Like there was a big problem, like
Mhm.
a big thing for a kid, moving different states,
Mhm.
like starting a whole life over. This one was, oh no, my friends are going to a different school, and I'm trying to fit in. Like it just wasn't that big of a like a big change, big deal.
Yeah, but you think about it.
I don't know.
There's probably a big deal for some kids, and they'll probably watch that and be like, "Oh my gosh, they
Yeah.
feel the same way I do." I was mostly talking Halloween movies, by the way,
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
because that's the topic.
That's the topic. I keep getting off topic. I am tired, and I took some. I can't remember if it was Benadryl and Nyquil.
Before we started recording.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I took it as soon as I got home. My
Oh
sinuses
my
hurt. I woke up
gosh.
with a bloody nose this morning, and then I got work. My nose started bleeding again. Oh, my sinuses freaking hurt.
Oh my goodness. Well,
But welcome to the time of year that you are gonna struggle with really really cold at, like in the morning, and then regret wearing a sweater, and then really cold at night.
but it's finally cold. We had our first cool day today. It was finally cold. It was very windy this morning, so it was like kind of bitter this morning. But oh my gosh, it feels so good outside right now. It makes me so happy. I'm
Yeah,
so happy.
we've been trying. We were trying to video for like a good hour, like start video, and then all I hear on the other side of the like, and like in the background, it's cold. And Haley goes, "What?" Jumps up. She goes, "I'll be right back," and is just gone for a good minute. She goes, "It's cold outside." I'm like, "That's what you got it for. That's what you got it for."
Yes. To go stand outside in the cold. Yes. Because it wasn't cold
Mm,
when I got home.
yeah. I definitely there's definitely like a weather difference between here and home.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been cold the last couple days. It's been nice.
It's been not cold. It hasn't been
Yeah.
hot, but it's not cold like how I
Oh.
want it to be. where I can wear sweaters.
My sister-in-law, shout out to her. She actually got married today. Today was her wedding.
Ooh,
They they
congratulations!
went they went to Galveston, and she sent me a Snapchat saying because Texas weather, we can go swimming in the fall,
That was funny.
and sent me the picture of the beach and everything. It was really funny. But, okay, we're like way, way, way off topic, but
Okay.
good night, guys. I'm going night night.
Bye.
To bed. Bye.
Bye.
Don't forget to come hang out with us every Thursday when we talk about the common chaos of sisterhood.